for electronic democracy. So I believe homeless, the disenfranchised should certainly have a vote, you know? Maybe even younger people, you know? To a point, maybe it should be from 18 to 16, Or, you know, maybe they should be able to take a test to see if they're competent enough to vote. You know what I mean? That might give a more youth perspective on some issues of youth, which I might think might be good. But prisoners and immigrants? No. I totally believe in a policy of reverse immigration, reverse seniority. First here, first gone, starting with the illegals first. Okay, that's where I am. Because I believe that we need to create a higher standard of living for any ethnicity citizen that is in this country. We need to have our people of any color, any race, but that are U.S. citizens become our professionals and our laborers and all our things. I believe in a domestically strong America. And the biggest joke in the world should not be Buy American. And no company should prosper that is an international deporter of or outsourcer of our labor. Keep them out, keep the jobs in, not the other way around. Enough said. I'm a little conservative on some issues. It's par for the Republican course. I believe in the abolition of the current political two-party system, but I do believe in political parties. In fact, I believe in the political compass that not only affects a two-party partisan view, but a multi-party view. In other words, with instant runoff voting and a slew of parties that would become viable with electoral colleges, or just get rid of the electoral college and have the House of Representatives do what it's supposed to do, we could get rid of the counterculture and have a interactive culture, a representative culture in our society, one that represents the people, for the people, by the people, in all aspects of the political spectrum, which is not just left and right, but which is also authoritarian and, well, not just that, but not necessarily authoritarian, but which is I don't know how to say it exactly, which is the social conservative and social progressive, economic conservative, economic progressive. So far, we've only had two sides, with the libertarians, which are social left and economic right, just jumping back and forth. There's no moderate nationalist view in this country that isn't extreme and radical and totally off the hinges about race and other things that are totally scientifically inaccurate, collectivist, fascist, and Darwinian. When it isn't even truly Darwinian because it doesn't even represent true naturalist views of the way the world really is that we understand it now. I'm not for survival of the fittest. I'm for freaking the survival of the fittest culture for the benefit of all. And that completely defeats any precedent of collectivism. In other words, fascism or tyranny. I just do not believe in it. And yet, I support a domestic view. I'm a techno-agrarian, a term I coined. You could consider it a conservative communitarian. I don't know. Micro-economic libertarian, perhaps. That might be one way to look at it. Just a few terms. Anyway. Basically, I'm a futurist. And I'm something of a retro-futurist. And I believe there's a better world. And I believe that with sense, compassion, and concern, there can be a world where our nation can start taking care of itself and take the burden off the rest of the world. And set an example of what could be done for other countries to get themselves back on their feet. I don't think that's so bad, really. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. And if it ever is, I'll be the first one to admit it. And those are my 10 points. So, thank you.